Does Bakugo have his own version of One for All? Spoilers for My Hero Academia chapter 403, so if you aren't caught up and don't want to be spoiled, then be sure to subscribe to the channel and come back when you're all caught up. My Hero Academia chapter 403 is out, and many fans are crying tears of joy or just flat out annoyed at the fact that Bakugo is finally back from the dead. Kinda funny how he finally makes his return in October, a month pretty much known for stuff like people returning back from the dead, but Bakugo ain't no zombie, he's back more alive than ever. And his new appearance in his grand re-entrance back into the war has made me wonder, does Bakugo have his own version of One for All? I know it's crazy to think about, but one look at the irises of both Bakugo and Deku's eyes lead me to believe that there is something brewing within Bakugo that is akin to One for All. If we go back to the death of Bakugo in chapter 362, we see that in the chapter, Bakugo's irises progressively look more and more like an explosion due to him continuously using Cluster. Then he dies, having a conversation with the vestige of All Might, which would only make sense because of the Heroes Rising movie and Bakugo becoming a temporary 10th user of One for All, because why else would he be seeing the vestige of All Might and not regular All Might? It just wouldn't make sense otherwise. Fast forward to a little bit past his death in chapter 364 and 365, Edgeshot begins to fix Bakugo's lungs and heart, stating that he will become the boy's heart while being in his 1,000 sheep pierced zenith state, a state that slowly but surely eats away at his life the longer he's in it, meaning that once he was done fixing all of Bakugo's internal damages, he would end up dying, quirk and all, within Bakugo. It's a trade-off that he was willing to make, and with him using his body to fix up Bakugo's heart, lungs, and any other internal damages, he essentially ends up becoming one, quirk and all, with Bakugo, literally becoming his heart like he said he would. Now fast forward once again to chapter 403, and we see Bakugo has finally returned from the dead, with eyes looking different compared to back in chapter 362. Yes, they still have this explosiveness about them, but don't they look similar to Deku's eyes? You know, a person who has his eyes change its appearance due to the power of One for All. I believe with Edgeshot being the suture that patched up all of Bakugo's insides, he is currently being absorbed by Bakugo's body, which is creating something new within his quirk factor. Something that is like One for All, but within Bakugo. It's a wild theory, I know, but think about it. When a person gets stitches, the suture used to patch someone up are called absorbable sutures. It's why stitches end up dissolving from the inside of your body. And with Bakugo being a temporary One for All user, with him being able to access One for All immediately upon receiving it, One for All could have left a sort of imprint in Bakugo's body that caused him to see the vestige of All Might and allowing him to possibly unknowingly create his own brand new One for All, with both him and Edgeshot serving as the base, since Edgeshot's quirk factor is being naturally absorbed by Bakugo's body, fusing with his own quirk factor, thus giving him these One for All Deku-esque irises with that little explosive flair to them because, well, it's Bakugo and it's creating a new type of One for All, but for Bakugo. That is pretty much my theory for why Bakugo's eyes look a little similar to Deku's. I think it's 100% possible that this could be happening given everything we know about quirks, but of course this could just simply be that Bakugo has now mastered Cluster, since we do see him sweating a lot as well. Who knows, this is just a theory, but with Edgeshot still in there and not dissolved yet, this could be something that ends up coming back after the war. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on the theory and the return of Bakugo in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to Detroit smash that like button down below, and if you're new to the channel and are a fan of My Hero Academia, then consider subscribing to the channel. With that said, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.